Yes, look at that. Oh, they're surrendering. All right, so there's only one magical item, but it's a long sword. And this is arguably the best weapon in the game. You have also taken possession of a hideout in which you may rest undisturbed from the rigors of your questing. Let's go. Got a hideout. All right, what is up, Glasses Gang? It is Cody here, your bro with the glasses. We are back for more Pool of Radiance goodness. Hey, I have to explain, I didn't stream yesterday, and that was because my voice and my throat is kind of on the fritz. So we're going to see how tonight goes. I actually have a steaming hot cup of peppermint tea here with me tonight if I need it. I don't know if I was getting sick or I am sick or if it's been the air quality or maybe just been allergies, really severe allergies from the changing weather around here where I live. We're entering into spring. And so while I did not stream yesterday, I did do some grinding. And when I say I did some grinding, I got all of our characters up to level 3. So I got every single one of our characters up to level 3 with the maximum HP increase that they could possibly get. So you can see now Braun is at 30, Clem's at 28, Tara 30. Everybody's double digits now, including our magic user, Norris. And when we got Norris to level 3, we were able to pick a level 2 spell. And so I chose Stinking Cloud. I've heard good things, and so hopefully that was the right choice. So what I'm hoping now is that by spending a lot of gold and using our experience points to train everybody up to level 3, I'm hoping that we can really take down perhaps 2 or at least one of the 2 scripted encounters that have been bothering us. So the first is the scripted encounter in the Rope Guild. I don't really know that this is a critical scripted fight. I don't know, maybe it is. But the other battle is the one in Kuto's Well, with the bandit band of Norris the Grey that we've died to him 6 million times. As far as getting back to the Rope Guild, I never remember the exact steps to get back here. So we're just going to see how this goes. Honestly, because I don't remember exactly. Is it right? Yeah, here we go. Wow. I'm shocked and impressed that we actually got back here so quickly. So we are just outside the Rope Guild, and so we're going to encamp and we're going to save, and I'm going to save on our typical C file, which is our combat file when we're outside the city. And so we've done that. So now I have to wander my way back into wherever this scripted encounter is, because I always forget where it is. And we're going to save on the D file now. And that's our when we're deep in a dungeon. And maybe it's here. Nope, not that one. Okay. So at some point, maybe I'll commit to memory how we get to this random encounter. But that day is not yet today. So we'll see. Maybe it's this one. I don't think it is, but it could be. Okay. No, did we just go in a big circle? I feel like I've been doing this. I think this is not the first time I've gone in this huge circle. You would think I would have figured out the Rope Guild by now, but I feel like they made it very maze-like. At least for my brain. It's been a bit of a problem. Is this did I just looped around? I literally just looped around. So if we go to the middle here. Oh, wow. Where are you going? Oh, here it is right here, I think. So we're going to save on our dungeon file. No. And we're just going to see how this goes. I think I want to do a manual battle. So as soon as we hop in here, I want to spam the space bar. Okay, so that we can take our turn. So when we get to Norris, we didn't bless the party. What were we thinking? We didn't bless the party. Okay, so we didn't do bless with Alara, which we definitely should have done. I'm going to aim here. How do I do this? Why are you not letting me aim? Why are you not letting me aim? So I don't see the target option. Oh, there it is. Okay, duh. All right, so I was trying to hit that troll there. Here is Norris. So we have two options. We can use Stinking Cloud or... Oh, wait, we didn't memorize Stinking Cloud, did we? We did not memorize... So we didn't bless the party, and we didn't memorize Stinking Cloud. So that's on me. We'll try to use the Sleep spell. And for that... I don't really know exactly where this goes. I'm just going to go here because I literally don't... It just affected that one. Okay. And then we're just going to put everybody on quick. We're going to see how we fare now that we're level 3. And, you know, again, we should have blessed the party and I should have memorized the Stinking Cloud. So we can always go back to our D save file and we can try this again if things don't go well here. And I'm going to try to take a drink of peppermint tea to spare my throat. Although it's still pretty hot, so I might hurt myself. Yeah, that tea is way too hot. If I take a sip of this tea, I'm going to burn my entire mouth. So we're not going to do that. We're going to let it cool some more. I don't know how people drink like boiling coffee and boiling tea. I cannot do it. My wife is one that, you know, she wants it very hot. You know, I joke with her that it's boiling, but like just a touch under boiling. And for me, I kind of have to wait till it's a little bit tepid. So it's not looking great. Braun is still alive, but we lost Tara, we lost Glim, and we lost... Okay, so this is over, which is fine. I mean... We didn't bless the party and we didn't memorize Stinking Cloud. So those are things that we should be able to do right outside. We'll just reload our D file and bifex. And now Loris is the last one to go here. So I think, I don't know, Dave, if you're back on or not, I think you were the one who told me that this was an incredibly hard battle. And so, again, if we're not able to succeed here in the rope guild, that's fine. We'll go to Kuto's well, and hopefully, I loaded the wrong file. Yikes. Okay, so save on J and exit DOS. Yes, we're going to try this again. I really do. Yeah, I really do feel under the weather, and I always try to write it off and just say, oh, you know, it's allergies, this or that, whatever. But my throat and everything else, just not feeling like myself. So, all right, so we need to encamp and we need to memorize Stinking Cloud. And so memorize, and we'll do Stinking Cloud. And so, yes, you're going to memorize Stinking Cloud, memorize these spells, yes. And then we're going to rest, and there we go. And then Ilara is going to... cast. Ilara is going to cast. Oh, she needs to memorize Bless. Well, we're definitely not prepared. Magic, memorize. Ooh, oh, she has two level 2 spells. Okay, well, we definitely want to memorize Bless. And then what are our other options? Find traps. Okay, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so we don't have any other second level spells. So I guess that's what we want to do there. We'll just memorize Bless and find traps. Yes, yes. And then we will rest again. Okay. All right. Very cool. And now we will save on the Deep Dungeon file. Do not exit to DOS. And so now we actually need to bless the party. So Ilara, cast, bless. Everybody is blessed. Woo-hoo-hoo. And we're going to exit, and we're going to go for it. So hopefully things will go a little better, and we'll just see. We are going to let him go ahead and go on quick. We really just want Loris. Loris is the one that we want to be able to cast, I think, Stinking Cloud. I haven't tried this one out yet. So this goes, if I understand correctly, on a 2x2 sort of grid. So now I don't really know what that means. I'm going to try it here and hope that we don't stink Tara and Braun. So we'll see, I guess. Oh, wait, that doesn't let me target them? Wait, what's happening? Am I not close enough? Okay, I could target them. Oh, yeah. So, okay. So it looks like I'm only close enough to target this thing here. I hope that it doesn't get any of our people. Oh, it got it, Laura. No, stinking cloud. Okay, so we'll know for next time to be wary of that stinking cloud does not have a very long range. Very good. We were able to take one of those guys down. And but again, we can cast, but we don't really... Well, we could use sleep, I suppose. So yeah, why not? Let's use sleep. Sleep should have a bigger range, I believe. So let's go ahead and put this guy to sleep. We put at least one of them into a helpless state. There we go. So now we got them. But we still have quite a few more of these. So, bam! Tara just went down. And of course, Ilara's still in the stinking cloud. So, I think the stinking cloud has dissipated. So, we'll see how this battle plays out here. If we're still not prepared for this scripted encounter, then we may move along to Kuto's well. Hey, we've got 3 more. Maybe they'll surrender. You never know. If we're doing well, then maybe we'll get them fleeing, or they'll surrender, give up. That would be awesome. And then we can use detect to look for magical items, which is really what I'm hoping to get out of this scripted encounter. Either that or maybe... Oh, man, that was a tough loss. Oh, so we have a Lara, Fex, and Loris. Oh, man, there's only 2 left. Oh, no, it's just Loris and Alara. Oh, we're done. We were very close, though. I'm impressed. I'm proud of the team. All right. So, man, tough times. All right, let's load up the D file and... okay. She has memorized Bless... I'm just checking here to see what they... Okay, so all of this, so the only thing we need to do is actually bless the party. We're going to try this one more time, at least one more time. And so we're going to cast Bless on the entire party and go. And then, yeah, we're just going to see how this goes for another round. All right. So Fex, you can be on quick. That's fine. All right, cast for the Stinking Cloud. We should be able to do the Stinking Cloud. Hopefully, that one is just out of range. So it's just going to hit this one here, but it's better than nothing. We're going to do quick. And we're going to do quick. Quick on Tara. And Ilara, now she knows Curse, and I don't even know how Curse works. So, you know, let's try to maybe curse some of these. And I'm going to curse, I think, way back here, because I don't want to accidentally... Oh, wow, we cursed all of them. Oh, nice. Okay, so I don't know what Curse does, but we cursed them. Oh, man, we already lost Glim. Glim has already gone down. So we can also potentially cast Sleep. I don't know if that's going to mix well with Curse or not, but we're going to try. Yeah, let's try this one here. Okay. They're in a helpless state now. So, you know, again, maybe we can get lucky here. I'm just going to let it ride and see what happens. Hey, welcome. New viewers hopping in here. Feel free to hop into the chat. We are playing some Pool of Radiance. And I can't see... I got to set up my OBS better because I'm not able to actually see who is jumping into my stream. I can just see that we have viewers. So until you drop it in the chat box, I'm sorry, I won't know that you exist. And I want to know that you exist. So if you're new, say hello. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. And this is not looking great. Well, I was going to say Braun's still alive, but then he just died. So we only have Tar. Okay. This is what we could. No, we're dead. Okay. So I'm going to say that we are still not ready for this encounter, unfortunately. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to a place called Kuto's Well. So we are going to load our D-save, and we are going to get the heck out of here. And that's going to be fun because I don't actually know how to get out of here. And it's very much like a maze. So we're just going to wander while we wander and hope that we can make it back out alive. No, just at all. It's really not making it out alive so much as just trying to make it out of this maze. But when we go to Kuto's well, we are going to be facing off against the bandit band of Norris the Grey. And he's wrecked us several times, but we were level 2. We're level 3 now. And so here's to hoping that we can get an edge on old Norris. I don't know, you guys. I'm moving in circles. Where are you going? Oh, where are you? There it is. Okay. Dave Matthews Band out. All right, so we made it out of the Rope Guild. Let's encamp and save on the C file. And let's move over to Kuto's well. Hopefully it'll be a little easier to get over there. It is just one block over. And so all we need to do... this is the empty room, JK. And here we go. Okay, so we popped up in a slightly different area here. But this should still get us to Kuto's well. All right, here it is. So this is Kuto's well, and we are definitely going to save outside. One thing, if there is one thing that this game has taught me, please save often. You cannot save often enough. So we're going to turn around here, and let's go ahead and actually save on the D file. And the reason we're doing that is as soon as we walk in here, we're going to get like ambushed, and they're going to try to, they're going to try to hit us with arrows. But it looks like, they didn't get us. So now what we can do is save again. And this way we have not been gotten. And if we go this way, we're going to find one Norris the Grey Slater. Hey, yes, I am save scumming Slater. This is what FromSoft and D&D games have taught me, that you save scum. Okay, so we're going to go in here, but before we do that, we need to cast Bless on the party. So our party needs to be blessed. We are going to need it, and we're going to see how this goes at level 3. Now, when we get in here, again, we're going to spam the space bar, and that way we can try... Oh, no, I'm definitely fighting. We can try to use some magic. Okay, so we're going to quick on Glim, quick on Fex. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Now, I don't know if Sleep or Stinking Cloud is the better one to use, but I'm going to use Stinking Cloud and hope that we can get Norris himself in the Stinking Cloud, which it looks like we can. But, oh no, we stank up our own guys. No, we're going to die. Okay. I farted in the wrong direction. Okay, all right. Am I forgiven? D'Artagnan, am I forgiven? Okay, so we farted on our own team, and that's no good. So, we're gonna die, and then we're gonna retry. And I'm gonna sip some tea for my throat, and hit the Q button for quick. Apparently, I thought we already had that handled. All right. Can a guy drink his tea around here? We literally killed off 2 out of our 3 fighting. Yeah, karma for save scumming. I mean, if that's the price, then hashtag worth it. You know what I mean? Like if that's the worst that happens when you save scum, then let's keep save scumming. But yeah, it goes in a 2x2 block. But the reason that I was confused about it is because in the Rope Guild we were fighting those enemies that were like 2 blocks high, and so I really wasn't sure how it targeted or whatever. But that was really dumb for me to do what I did here. Because I knew it was a 2x2 block, where Sleep is a 3x3 block. Okie dokie. We're going to pretend that didn't happen, Slater. We're just going to pretend it wasn't real. And, see what save scumming gets us? A good time. Now, we got to remember to bless our party once again. So, Ilara, cast, and bless. All right, so we're going to bless the entire team. And now we're going to go in here, and here is the bandit band of the infamous Norris the Grey. Surrender? No, I'm not going to surrender. Okay, here we go. Spam the spacebar. Spam the spacebar. Come on. There we go. It's a little more dramatic. I don't know that I really need to spam the spacebar, but it's dramatical. So what happened? Were you AFK? I farted on my own team. The Stinking Cloud hit Brawn and Glim is terrible. So I need to aim better is what needs to happen there. Okay, so nothing happened. That's what exactly. Okay, so we need yeah, there's Loris, and we got to do the stinking cloud. And what I want to do, oh, the problem is she has a pretty small range on stinking cloud. Oh no. So we don't have, she's not close enough, and if we don't cast it, we're gonna lose. No. We're gonna exit, which is unfortunate because when you abort the spell, you just lose it. You don't get it back. So we're not in enough range to do the 2x2 block that I really need to do, is the problem. But we can try casting sleep on them. Stinking Cloud obviously hurt us last time. But man, there's so many archers. That's what's killing us, are all these archers. So that's where we should have cast sleep. So death is quite possibly upon us once more. But we really need to try and get these archers down as much as possible. So I think we'll start here and see if we can maybe get Norris as well. We didn't get that many of them. I think we got like 4 when we could have gotten 9. We got maybe 4 out of, well, there wasn't really 9 because there were 2 misses. So we could have gotten 7 and we got 4. So we got a little over half. All right, well, we're just going to quick it and we're going to see how this goes. But I don't have high hopes. We're going to need to move Loris. Loris is going to have to move, and then she's going to have to cast her stinking cloud. So, or we just cast sleep right off the bat, which may be the better choice. Maybe. We did. Yeah, probably. I mean, we killed Norris. So I feel like if we could just kill a few of these guys and we've killed Norris, I mean, they could theoretically surrender. It's theoretically possible. And then again, maybe we should cast sleep on some of these lizard men instead to demoralize them. You know, we could take them out pretty easily and then we just, again, demoralize them a bit. So maybe that's the better play. We're going to try again a couple of times if we don't succeed here. So there have been a few times when it's looked dire and we've somehow pulled it out with them surrendering. But nope, that is not going to be today because Glim is the only one left. And now we are deceased. Yeah. All right. We're learning. I think. Maybe we're learning. I'm Ron Burgundy. I don't know. Okay. So we're going to go in here. We're going to bless the party. And we're going to try again. The bandit band of Norris the Grey. We're going to fight them and we're going to spam the space bar. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one right there. So right off the bat, we got Loris. And we are going to forget about Stinking Cloud for just a second. We're going to try Sleep. And if we can cast Sleep in this 3x3 block here, right here, then, I mean, depending on the RNG, if we were able to get this whole block, we're going to try it to be asleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not okay. I think it was 7, but I think that was a duplicate. I think they hit him twice. So it looks like maybe 6 unique enemies. I mean, that's not bad. That's 2/3. We're going to see how this goes. The party is blessed. I suppose we could curse them as well. I suppose we could do that with Alara. And so when Alara comes around right here, we could try casting Curse. I really don't know what it does, but it sounds good. Curse your enemies, right? It sounds good. And I also don't know the block that Curse moves in. So I'm going to try to move over a little bit, like here, and we're just going to see. Okay. Oh, wow. So maybe it's not a block. Maybe Curse just tries to get all of the enemies because we didn't get any friendly fire on that. We were able to use Sleep, which puts them in a helpless state. 1 hit kills them. And yeah, nice. Good job, Vex. And we were able to curse a bunch of them. So this is the best we've done so far. So I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to sip some tea. Okay, we lost Tara. Not a huge deal. We still have our other 4 party members remaining. If we can get Norris the Grey down, I feel that that's got to lower their morale. Hopefully that'll demoralize them. We kill enough of them. Yes, Norris is down. Oh, but we lost Brawn. All right, we've got our battle cleric, we've got Glim, our warrior, and then we have our pretty much useless magic user. So come on, Glim, it's up to you. If we can kill a few more, they might start surrendering and running. But we'll see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Come on. Yes. Look at that. Oh, they're surrendering. Come on. Boom. We did it, team. All right, continue the battle. No, 416 experience points now. We have to hope that nobody is dead. That nobody is dead. Because if anybody is dead, we're not in a good way. Okay, so we're gonna pool and we're gonna share, and then we want to go down to Norris and we want to detect magical items. We're then gonna take and we're gonna look. Come on, give me some ooh, longsword. All right, so there's only one magical item, but it's a longsword, and this is arguably the best weapon in the game, and we just got a magical one. So even a +1 longsword would be baller. We don't need to take any of this other junk at all, and so again, we pooled and we shared. We're going to exit. No, I don't want to take my treasure. Ooh, on the leader's body, you find a curious message that you place in your journal as entry 50. So this is where I think you have to utilize the actual physical journal. You've defeated the dreaded bandit gang and rid Flawn of a great evil. The honest settlers will cheer your deeds. Does this mean that we can rest here? You have also taken possession of a hideout in which you may rest undisturbed from the rigors of your questing. Let's go. Got a hideout. Okay, so we got our first hideout. Let's go, but we got to make sure nobody's dead because currently we have 3 characters that are not looking good. So we're going to encamp and we're going to rest. And we are going to, please cross your fingers online for me, knock on some wood. And we're going to hope that all 3 of these characters get back up. Literally only one. This game is a kick in the pants. So here's the bad news, team. We literally cannot. We have to go. I sound like Jack from Lost. We have to go back. We have to reload our save because it costs 5,500 gold to resurrect one character. And we broke, y'all. After the training to level 3, we ain't got it. So, did we win? Yes. Was it a Pyrrhic victory? Yes. Okay. All right. I'm very upset right now. Can you tell? This is my upset face. Very upset. It was all for naught. Okay. Well, I honestly don't know what we can do differently. So much as just trying again and hoping that RNG is on our side. Let's go ahead and, since we might have to do this a couple of times, let's go ahead and cast Bless. And then after we cast Bless, let's go ahead and encamp and save on that D file. And that way we won't have to do that again. And then let's go in here and we're going to try again. All right. Fight. Okay. Brawn, I was hoping to get Norris right off the bat. Come on, Lori. Come on, Lori. Dang it. I want Norris right now. There you go. Cast. And what's happening? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is cast not an option? Why is cast not an option? Okay, this game has thoroughly befuddled me. Why is it not an option? Oh, did it really? Okay. Well, that's no good. I've had a few issues with my internet service provider, but thankfully it hadn't been too bad, but I've had a couple of times that Twitch has disconnected. But for the most part, it's been stable. Right now, OBS says that I have good upload. So, yeah, and it says no dropped frames. I've got green bars over here. So, but speaking of weirdness, since you just came back, maybe, did you see that we actually defeated the bandit band of Norris the Grey, but it was all for nothing because we had 2 characters that were dead. Totally dead, not just unconscious, but dead. And so we had to reload our file because we just can't afford to resurrect those characters. And now Loris was not able to cast any magic, which I don't understand, but I feel like we're going to die. I feel like that's where this is headed, is death. But, yeah. I really don't know what happened to Loris. Maybe she got hit with an attack or something from one of these enemies that prevented her from using magic because the cast option was not available. And so we were not able to cast Sleep or Stinking Cloud. And yeah, we're going to die. So... And believe me, if I had a faster way of restarting DOSBox or the game, I would use it, but I don't currently know of one, because if I restart the DOSBox core, I have to manually like unmount the C drive and remount the C drive and type all the DOS commands. So I don't know how to do that. Or I don't know how to do this better than what I'm doing now. Okay. So we're loading the D file. We should be blessed now. But what I don't understand... Yeah, so she has her magic memorized, so I really don't understand. It must have been an enemy attack or something that happened to her, I guess. So we are going to fight. Spam the spacebar. Hope we get Loris right away. We got Braun, unfortunately. Give me Loris. Come on, we want Loris. Wow, everybody but Loris. Okay, so now we do have our cast option back, which is good. And we're going to cast Sleep. And we want a good, solid 9x9 block. And we want to hope that we can get like all 9 of these asleep would be insane. But I've seen it happen. So here we go. Cross your fingers. Knock on wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I think we got 7 out of the 9, which is fantastic. And now we're also going to cast Curse. And I don't know how Curse works. And so, okay, well, we got a couple that were cursed there, Norris the Grey and that Lizard Man. And now we're just going to go on quick. And at this point, it is really just RNG from here on out. 7 of 9, you say? I think so. I think it was 7 of 9. So we're going to see how this goes. We get Norris down, and then we've got a bunch of these guys, I think, that are in a helpless state. So if we can, you know, especially with Fex, who's using his sling, see, he's hitting them, he's one-shotting them because they're simply in a helpless state. And so if we can get there, we took Norris down. If we can win with nobody dead, they can be unconscious, they can be dying. We can repair that. We can rebuild them better, faster, stronger. But if they are dead, we cannot afford. We are broke. We are broke as a joke right now because I spent all of our gold. This is looking good. This is looking really good. I like this. Yeah. Take that, Norris the Grey. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? 208 experience points. Not a single character died. They're all alive. Okay. So we're going to pool and we're going to share. And then we're going to see, when we won before, we had a magical longsword, which I was drooling. I'm like, I hope that that's available again. And it is. Okay. So I don't know what these scripted encounters, if it's always the same loot and the same magical loot. Probably is. But we got the magical longsword. So we are now going to leave the rest of that junk. And on the leader's body, we're going to try this again. You find a curious message that you place in your journal as entry 50. Have to look into that later. You've defeated the dreaded bandit gang and rid Flawn of a great evil. The honest settlers will cheer your deeds. They will write tales of your glory, telling your story. The bards are going to come up with these amazing tales and songs about us. You have also taken possession of a hideout in which you may rest undisturbed from the rigors of your questing. Thank you very much. So we're going to, speaking of getting away from the rigors, we're now going to rest. And again, nobody's dead. So that's fantastic. All right, so we're going to get everybody back up to max HP, and then we are going to save. Oh my gosh, and I'm going to take a sip of tea. Pepperminty. Okay. I desperately do need a fireball spell or two. I totally agree with you. But when I was training Loris, I didn't even see a fireball option. I saw like fire hands or something like that. Burning hands. I don't know. It wasn't fireball though. I don't know. So we're going to save. But I heard Stinking Cloud is good. So that's, you know, people are giving me pro tips and they said, go with Stinking Cloud. So that's what I did. I hope that's right. And we're saving on the D file. Quitting to DOS. Absolutely not. Whew. So that was huge. That was absolutely huge. And now I'm assuming we should be able to run around this place undisturbed. We can certainly rest undisturbed. Oh, we need to turn search on in case there are any valuables. You have found... What was I just saying? You have found the bandit's treasure. Do you take it? What do you mean, do I take it? Yeah. I just took their lives. Clearly, I'm going to take their treasure. Yes. So, the party's found treasure. We each get 867 experience points, which is insane. And we're going to pool and share the money. Oh, and that's apparently it. Just pooling and sharing the money. There's no other items. So, okay. Well, that's cool. I wonder approximately how much that was. 4 gems. Wait. Does everybody have 4 gems? Because we did pool share. When can you level up? Well, it's a great question. So we just leveled up to level 3, and that was at 4,000. So we had to get to 2,000 experience points to get to level 2, 4,000 to get to level 3. So is it going to be 6,000 for level 4, or is it going to be 8,000? I don't know. We have 10,000 experience points. So here's the main problem, was money. You need, I don't know, it's like 1,000 gold, which is 200 platinum. Yeah, 200 platinum for every character that you want to level up. And 200 platinum, it's a lot of stinking money in this game, 1,000 gold. So, but we see that Braun has 4 gems here. Does Glim have 4 gems? Holy hand grenades, he does. So, here's the cool thing about gems. As far as I know, gems can be 1,000 gold all on their own. But it's based on RNG. So we're probably going to go back to Flawn, and we're going to see if we can sell these gems, and that will be a kind of grinding all its own, I think. I'm glad I turned on search, and I'm glad I went back in this corner because we found the loot stash. Okay. So with that, we can do more exploring here later. But what I want to do right now is I want to go back to Flawn. I want to save in Flawn, and I want to try to get the best possible price for those gems. Okay. So, no, I don't want to go down. I just came back up. Okay. Nope, this is the wrong way. Which way am I going? I'm lost. Here we go. Okay, this is it. So we're going to head back for the slums here. And we're, basically just going to try to get 1,000 gold for every gem. And if we can do that, I think every character, does Fex have 4? He only has 3. So we don't quite have, okay, you only have 3. Laura only has 3. Okay, gotcha. Tara, how many you got? 3. Okay. So how many do we have? we're going to need to do some math here that I just don't feel like doing on my own. So we've got 8 gems between our first 2 characters. And then we're going to do 3 gems times the remaining 4 characters, right? We have a 6-member party, something like that. So then plus 8. So what's that? 20 gems? Is that right? 4, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. So we have 20 gems. So theoretically, we should, if we're willing to wait it out, we should be able to get, why is this math so hard? If we have 20 gems and we can get 1,000, we can get 20,000 gold Because if we can get the maximum 1,000 gold, which is just random luck, yeah, you can get 20,000 gold. We will definitely be able to hit, well, I say definitely, I think we'll be able to hit level 4, I think. We probably need to bring up an XP table as well to try and figure out if we have enough experience points. But we should be able to get to level 4 very soon, if not this evening, which is a good thing because this game is so brutal. This game absolutely hates you, and it makes no apologies. It's like, yes, I hate you, the player, with a passion. The shop's probably going to be closed because the sky just went dark, and indeed it is, and no, we don't want to break in, so we actually have to go back to the slums and wait a few hours until it opens back up. So we're going to encamp, we're going to rest, and we're going to wait like 10 hours. Okay? A little more than that. Okay, there we go. Okay, it is day once more in the silent still town of Flawn. Passerbys are unaware of the adventuring party and their woes out in the slums. Okay, the shop specializes in arms and armor. May I show you my wares, says the shopkeep politely. All right, so we're going to pool, and then we're going to buy, and we're just going to buy a hand axe so that we can do currency conversion. Now, if we hit T, you can see what we got here. So 20 gems, 77, only 77 platinum right now, and 2 gold. So we need to appraise these gems. And probably the easiest way to do that is, can we just give them all to one character? So can I give them all to Braun? It looks like I can. Okay. So then if we pool and share, we were supposed to share, not pool. Let's try again. I don't know. Maybe I did that right. Maybe I did it wrong. So I think we use Braun. We take the gems. Okay. And then I think we do share, because that'll share the remaining gold and stuff. Okay. So now he has 20 gems, but we should have evenly split the rest of the stuff. Yeah. Looks like we did that right. Okay. So we're actually going to exit for a second. And before we appraise any gems or James or Jimmy's, we are going to save on the B file. And actually, we're going to save on the B file, but we're also going to save on the H file. And we're going to see if we can get 1,000 gold for this first gem. So, yes, and then we're going to do Braun, and we're going to do appraise. You have a fine collection of 20 gems. Gems. The gem is valued at 100 GP. Yeah, that's stupid. So we're not going to do that. Exit and encamp, save J. Yes. This is probably not the most exciting thing to do on stream, but this is kind of the nature of the game. So I'm just giving you all a taste. So basically what we're trying to do here is we're just appraising gems, and we're hoping that we get 1,000 gold points. Every time we get 1,000 gold points, we are going to save, and then we're going to appraise the next gem. And yes, and hope that we can get like 20,000 gold out of this, because this game is, let me tell you about this game. This game is completely unyielding. It is uncaring, okay? And it gives absolutely 0 Fs. And so we have to be very, what should we say? We have to be very frugal with how we play the game. That's why I've been re-rolling whenever we level our characters. I've literally been just rebooting until we get the maximum possible HP value for our characters. Because if we don't do this, the game is going to absolutely crush our souls. And yeah, I thought FromSoft was hard. This is 1,000,000 times harder. But what do you expect for a game from the 1980s? And Dungeons and Dragons, no less. These games are notoriously complicated. So, and this is my first, well, it's my first gold box game. I played, when I was a kid, I think I played Neverwinter Nights. And that game, again, as a kid, kicked my butt as well. And I quit playing it because very quickly I realized I didn't know what I was doing. And I wasn't making any progress. So, and I'm sure compared to this, Neverwinter Nights is probably a breeze. It's probably a walk in the park. But, and I don't know why it's so hard for me to memorize all the key presses, but it is. It hurts my brain. Like, I know I'm doing like the same things over and over again. And wow, we are getting really bad rolls on these, like terrible. But yeah, it's like I know I'm kind of doing like the same thing over and over again. It's hard for me to get into a groove though. So, yeah. This is probably what I'm going to be doing off stream, is what I think. So, give me 1,000. 50. Okay, so then we exit, then we E, S, J, Y, start. So far we've gotten not a single 1,000 GP roll. And I'm saying roll because it's random number generation, just, you know, like the games. Like the, you know, actual D&D game. Okay, so we're going to try again. Come on, this is the one right here. 1,000 GP. There you go. So we got 1,000 GP. We're going to sell. Now this time, we're going to exit and we're going to save on the H file. Quit to DOS. And we're actually going to say yes here. Yeah, we didn't have to, but the random number generation resets every time you like actually reset the game. And so again, we probably didn't have to because we don't know. The next number could have been 1,000 GP, but then again, I don't know that it'll do back to back like that. So we just don't know is the point. 10 GP, we're going to sell, but we're not going to keep it. ESJY. ESJY. Let me just try to memorize that. ESJY, or it's really EESJY. I'm confusing myself. Okay. Yeah, we need to quit saving inside there because then you have to go out and you have to come back in. So we're going to appraise, gems, 10 GP, sell, and then exit. So we hit E 3 times, then save JY. So triple E SJY. Triple E SJY. Okay. Yes. Appraise. Okay. Sell. Exit. I don't know. I didn't do it. I didn't do it right. So far we've gotten one 1,000 gold roll. And hey man, it takes what it takes. Let's do this thing. I'm feeling good about this one. 1,000 GP. Ooh, 500. So close. Sell. 1, 2, 3. And then SJY. All right. So 1, 2, 3. EEE. SJY. Okay. 50 GP. Sure, you can sell it. SJY. Yikes. We're just getting bad rolls, essentially, because when I've sold gems in the past, it was not this brutal to actually get the good stuff. And I don't know if it's weighted or not. Like, I don't know if it's weighted against the 1,000 gold points or not. It might be. Or if it's even odds for any of them. I don't know. But again, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to be doing off stream here. I usually like to stream for about an hour on Twitch. And, you know, it doesn't really make sense if this is all we're doing, which it is for now. It doesn't really make sense for me to just keep doing this on stream. Plus, I can't focus. Oh, yeah, with the bad rolls. The RNG is not in our favor right now. Sell. 1, 2, 3. SJY. That's not it. Yikes. Went too far. Yes. Appraise. Gem. 500. Not good enough. And so SJY. J is our scrub file. So the only time we ever save on J is literally just to get back to DOS, because I don't know any other way to get back to DOS. It like forces you to save, which is a little weird, but I feel like they're trying to help. No, goodness gracious. Okay. Yep, bad rolls indeed. Right, and yes, appraise. Gee, there it is. We got another one. Bingo, bango, bongo, sell, exit, exit. We're going to go out of here. We're going to encamp. We're going to save on the H file. Quit to DOS. I guess we'll say no, because we really shouldn't have to. Yes, and then we'll appraise again. Let's hope we get lucky. 100, not good enough. SJY, start. So far we have gotten 2 gems to appraise at 1,000, which gives us 2,000 gold points, which is, again, we're going to need it for training our characters. So even though this is hugely unfun, it's necessary. So, 500, so close. So close, but no cigar. All right, LH, go in, yes, appraise, G, 500, so close. SJY, start, LH, yes, appraise, G, what? What is happening? I didn't even know the gems could appraise at 5,000 gold points. I didn't know that was possible. Sell it. Sell it now. Okay, it had some message down there. What did the message say? There was a message down there that said something about money. I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel good. Let me pool, and let me look at my pool. So, yeah, we are balling out of control. So it takes 200 platinum to get, one character, 200 platinum being the equivalent of 1,000 gold. To get one character to the next level. We now have 1,477 platinum, and we still have 17 gems left. I would say working the RNG was worth it on that one. I don't know what it said about money, though, and that makes me really nervous. There was a message that popped down at the bottom of the screen, something about money, and I don't know what it was saying. So that freaks me out. If we look at Braun... So yeah, he has mostly platinum. Oh man, we need to, we shouldn't have shared the pool. Let's pool everything. And then again, we want Braun to take our gems. Just makes it easier if he has those. And then we're going to exit, and then we're going to share the rest of the pool. And so now he's got all 17 gems there. So yeah, we now have enough money for each character to get to the next level. So maybe we take a quick break and we see if we have enough experience points to get them to the next level, and we can still hold on to the gems. So we're going to exit. We have not saved yet. We are going to leave this place. In camp, you must leave this place. And we're going to save on the... I still kind of want to save on the H file because that message that I wasn't able to read down at the bottom is freaking me out. So I'm going to save on the H file, okay, which is like just a temporary file. We're not going to quit to DOS. But yeah, it really kind of freaks me out. I don't know what that message was about money. Maybe it always shows up down at the bottom, and this was maybe just the first time that I noticed it, but I did notice it, and it did freak me out. So the first one to try, I think, would be our fighters. So again, we've got over 10,000 experience points with our fighters. We had to get to 2,000 experience points for level 2. We had to get to 4,000 for level 3. So my assumption would be that 8,000 would be the maximum for level 4, I would think. But then again, this game is full of wicked surprises. So we're going to come in here. I do not want to duel, and I do not want to hire a mercenary. And in fact, I actually don't know what the whole deal is with hiring a mercenary either. Okay, so this is fighters. We want to encamp. We want to save on the H file. We don't want to quit to DOS yet. We are going to go in and we train fighters. Do you want to train a fighter? Yes, I do. We're going to train. Ooh, Braun will become a level 4 fighter. Now, very important. I'm going to say no for a second. We have to do the same thing here with the RNG as well. So we basically get to roll a d10. And I don't think Braun, let me view his character. He only has a constitution of 14. So I can't remember if that gives any constitution bonuses or not. I think it does not. I think 13 to 14 is 0. It could be +1, but either way, I'm pretty sure that we can't go much above 10 HP. So when we are doing this, if we get to 40 HP, that's the one we keep. And at anything less than 40, we are going to reboot and do exactly what we did with the gems. So, and thank you for bearing with me with my throat and my peppermint tea. Okay. So we do want to train him. Yes. And 38 is a good roll, but we want 40 because this game is absolutely brutal. So let me get into a rhythm here. We want to EYJ. So EYJ is our exit. And then we're going to come back in here. We're going to load up H. We're going to be right in front here. Do you want to train somebody? Yes. Train. Yes. 37. Not good enough. EYJ. This one's a little easier. EYJ gets us out. And we want 40. Yes. Train. Yes. No. EYJ. We'll get the 40. Trust me. It will happen. We will get the 40 and then we will be balling. Okay. Shot calling. 20-inch blades on my Impala. That's a terrible roll. We only got 3 HP on that one. Definitely don't want to lock that one in. Yes, we want to train this guy. 40! Bam! Let's go. So we are going to lock that in now. And I'm actually going to say begin adventuring. We're going to turn around here. We are going to save. Again, I've been saving on the H file. I'm going to continue that process. Quit to DOS, no. So we're saving on the H file. Now we're going to do this for Glim and for Tara. So with Glim, we want to get to 38 HP. With Tara, we also want to get to 40. So we're going to come in here. Yes, we want to train. Move down to Glim. Train. Yes. 32. That's EYJ. Okay. Start. LH for load H. We're going to go in here. Train. Yes. 37. So close. So close, Glim. But we are not settling for anything less than 38. All right. Y. Train. Yes. 29. He gained 1 HP. There is no way. No way. I mean, for anybody who doesn't know the game, like I didn't coming into it, the very first time I trained Braun, it did exactly that. It gave me 1 HP. And I was like, I feel pretty underwhelmed by this right now, but I didn't know. I was like, does it really just give you 1 HP per level? And so anyway, I quickly learned that it was a random roll, because then I went and trained Glim, and he got much more HP. And so I was like, oh, okay, so this is a random roll type of situation. Wow, again, he got 1 HP. What a terrible roll. The main thing I'm mesmerized by is the 5,000 gold points. I had absolutely no idea that you could get that much for 1 gem. I don't know. I don't think I want to be greedy enough. I don't think to try and get 5,000 gold for every one of those gems. But a part of me kind of wants to, now that I know it's possible. Although I really do wonder, is it possible for every gem? Or is it just baked in or coded into just a few of them? But knowing this game and the way the RNG has worked in the past, I think it might just be random luck. 38, there it is. And so we're going to begin our adventure, turn around, exit the door, ES, and save on H. And we do not want to quit to DOS. Now we need to do Tara, and we need to get her up to 40. And so here we go. Yes, we want to train Tara. Oh, yes. Tara is now at 40 as well. And that was on the first try. So the RNG can go either way on you. It can be like this. It can be really awesome, or it can be terrible. Do you want to quit to DOS? No, I do not. So we're saving on the H file. We got all 3 of our fighters now at level 4. So we're at 40, 38, and 40 HP. And now we've got Ilara, Loris, and Fex. And A cleric should be right here. Yep, so clerics would be right here. We're going to save on the H file. Don't quit to DOS. And let's just see if we can train her. Yes, I want to train a cleric. Train. Oh, hold on. So she is at 24. I believe that 8. Yeah, 8 is her maximum. So we would want to get Alara to 32. So 32 is what we are going for, and not even close. So EYJ, 32 is what we're looking for with Alara. Yes, I want to train Alara, and 32. Oh, 31. So close, but not good enough. So, yeah, really close, but we're going to wait for the full 32 because we know we can get it. You can do this. I believe in you, Alara. Okay, not that time, though. Now, you have to remember, too, I was thinking about this. If you were actually doing this on, say, a 386 or a 486 processor, this would take a long time. So probably what they were banking on was people just literally thinking people aren't going to be willing to reboot that many times just to get the best possible HP roll, because it would take forever if we were not running this game on a modern system. And currently, I'm not even running the game at max speed. So we could actually speed this process up, not by a lot, but by a little bit. We could actually speed this process up if we wanted to. But if you were playing on real hardware, which that is on my to-do list, is to build a DOS machine, probably a 486, maybe a 386, just for fun. And to actually play these games on the original hardware, because that just sounds fun. I was hoping that was going to be the one. So we're looking for 32. 32 is our magic number for HP for Alara. But yeah, if you were doing this on original hardware, this would be taking a really long time. And again, they were probably just thinking, people won't do this too much. But here on a modern system, joke's on them, because we are going to keep doing this until we get the best possible HP roll. And you might say, how can you sleep at night? Why do you feel good about yourself? Aren't you cheesing the game? You know what? This game is hard, and this game absolutely gives no Fs. And so we have to take every little advantage that we can possibly get from this game, because it is unyielding. It will not give us an inch. We have to work for everything. And I think the work that we're putting in here means we deserve it. 30. Oh, man. Didn't we get like a 31 like straight off the bat? Pretty early. I think we got a 31. I got to drink some more tea here. Nah. Let's go down here. Alara, train. Yes, 32. 32. No, not even close. Hey. All right, team. Listen, we've been streaming for an hour. My throat can barely take it, and so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. But I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep grinding out gems and trying to get the best possible price for them. And I will let you know how that goes. So, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. And until next time, stay glassy, gang.